Hello, and I'm the Knot Man. Today I'm going to show you the survival oven. I've done a lot of wilderness and survival training in the past when I was trained up to do this sort of thing, but I don't want to talk about that now. But I'm going to show you exactly how to build an emergency oven. What you need is a good folding spade like this. Very good tool. It's got a bit of a serrated edge. This is an old one. I've had it for years and years, since in the beginning of the services. So what we do is we loosen the ground up a bit here and we start digging. It's really important that you get a load of dirt out of here. Here we are, we're going down nicely now. Nice little entrenching tool. Good for survival. What I've done is I've collected up a load of old Purbeck stone. This one here is it's like nice and flat and sort of nice shape actually. This is only a very small oven, just really a personal one for me, but obviously more people or guests, it'd be a bigger oven. But today I'm just going to show you an example of a real survival one. So let's put this in the base here. Right, that's in there nicely in the ground. Right, then I've got a couple of other pieces. These are really the side wall, which I'm going to put there. This is really going to be like a triangle one really, because it's only a mini one. It's only a mini fire I'm making. And so that's the basic shape of it there. As I say, it's just a small one, just for me to cook a little bit of survival food. Well, what I'm going to do now is just backfill behind the back of this without trying to get anything into the middle, because this is the tricky bit. I want to make it fill it in a bit. Get your hands into the earth itself. See, backfill, backfill. That's what you've got to do. Get it nicely down. Pat it in around it. Doesn't matter about getting your hands dirty. This is the real world now. We're not in some cafe having something. This is the real world. When you're out here, you're with nature, and that's what this is all about, being with nature now. Yep. Now most people would use gloves. But as you can see, my hands are dirty. One thing about dirt is it's natural, and actually being outside in this environment helps people from being depressed. People these days always worry about cleanliness of hands, but we'll worry about that later, because we do come from the earth and it's a natural thing. Okay, what you do is you start putting the kindling on here, because we're actually going to start the fire on top first of all. So what you do is you get a load of little twigs and just get them ready to start the fire going. There you go, a bit of grass as well. So this should go quite nicely in a minute once I get ready. I've got my survival tin with me, which I always take with me whenever I go into the wilds. It's got a whole lot of good stuff in here. Well, we don't need the compass, but what she actually really wants today is the old sparker. So I'll put the lid back on here, because we don't want to lose anything. It's got fishing hooks, everything. It's a really nice one. It's got a whistle, but we're not here to talk about that. So got my sparker, the old survival one. You've really got to give it a good one and you get a good spark. What we're going to do is put some light bit of dry grass in here, and we use the old sparker. Bit of a trick, see if we can get it going. Let's see. Right now, look at that, it started to go nicely. Look at that. I load a bit of wood on there. Down in the well there, it's really coming along quite nicely. Drop a bit more grass, get it going. Yep, I believe it's going very nicely now. As you can see, it's coming along nicely to the fire now. So soon those coals and that will heat up, and we can then do ourselves like a little grill. I'm going to cook a little bit of sausage a day, because that's what I fancy having. A solo sausage for one. That's what I'm going to cook in here. Sorry Clive, there's none for you today, but I'm going to do a bit of cooking with this bit of slate. But if you can get close with it, you can see remnants of dinosaur parts. Look at this. As you can see, the fire's doing really well now. Doesn't need any help from me. So I'm going to let it burn down a bit more. Once that ash and the burnt wood, it will generate more and more heat. I put the slate, which I showed you a minute ago with the dinosaur impressions on, I'll put that in there. and then we will slowly roast the sausage. So Clive, if you can get a good shot of that coming along soon, I'm going to put the slate on there and we can actually cook a bit of lunch. You can see the embers are burnt down nicely, so it's just about ready for cooking. So I'll get my bit of slate I showed you a minute ago, I'm going to put it in there, and then we shall sit back and have a bit of lunch in a minute. As you can see, I just put the slate in there, and that will warm up nicely. I'm now going to prepare to put something in there. When I used to be in Germany, I used to love these sausages. A lot of Germans love these as well, and Polish. So look, I got myself a nice sausage, and I tell you what, I'm now going to cook that, and you're going to watch me eat that. I might even get to share it with you. I don't think so. I'm now going to put my sausage in the hole. I'm now going to put the lid on it. That'll take about a half hour, really. It's been a good 3/4 of an hour now, so what I'm going to do, come on Clive, I'm going to lift this top up now and let's see what's under it. Oh, well, it's nicely brown. Well, what you need to do when you're out and about, you need a really big knife when you're out in the wilds. Now that is a knife, yeah? That is what you really want, yeah? A big knife. You could almost skin a crocodile with a knife like that, but there's none around here at the moment. So, let's see how the old sausage is. Right, go down, because it's probably a bit warm. Let's see if we can get... Look at that! Look at that! Lovely, look. Tell you what, that is really nice. I'm going to treat you, Clive, to a really nice bit of sausage. There you go, Clive. I want to see you eat that. That is really nice. Go on, Clive, have a bite. That's freshly cooked. You don't know what you're missing out on these days. Tell you what, amazing bit of kit. So look down there. That's all you need to survive. It's that sort of thing. Little fire one. So, I'm going to teach you some more stuff in the next couple of weeks. So, I'm going to get back to my sausage now.